we liked about the product?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first of all, what we liked about was you, Scott.
Appreciate you.
Having you come out and without a lot of pressure, really do an education session for us.
Cool.
So,
thank you.
Because we live in an area which is very dense and we love it, and but we need to protect it. And so you sort of started sharing what the technology could be.
Yes.
And we were so excited. And then Ron, why don't you explain the paper that you were so impressed with?
Well, I was just impressed with the demonstration of the product itself as we sprayed it on newspaper, let it dry, and then lit it on fire, and it just burns right up to the area that's been sprayed and drops out. So
yeah,
it's the product that I'm most impressed with. And of course, all the rest is getting the product onto the vegetation.
Right. Yeah, that was really impressive to see that little demonstration. And then after we went through that, then the question was really, how do we protect this house? And again, your professionalism, you went and you analyzed each section where it was most vulnerable, where the product would be most helpful. And in our case, the back area up to Caroline Park is so important. So then you and your team came out and created that whole system and all of the sprinklers. And it felt really good. And then I loved it because you also did the house.
Yes.
You had you sprayed the house at a certain level so that if fire came up, it would be protected.
We sprayed all the walls.
Sprayed all the walls.
Sprayed all the walls. We sprayed the top, all the corners. First story, second story, just so you know.
Yeah.
I know you guys don't really watch, but I know you guys. You're welcome.
And then finally, I would say I was really impressed with the small things. So, for example, the size of the screen on the vents.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you put this other piece with the holes in it again to protect
those right up
above those vents.
Yes.
So again, the whole idea of avoiding sparks going into the attics and all of that was really helpful. That makes me feel good.
I was going to say.
So all of those little things that you did, that a layperson would never imagine. I appreciate that. And then finally, and then I'll turn it to Ron. Finally, we've had this now. I think it's been about 2 years.
Yeah, I think going on the third.
And you come out every so often, every certain amount of months, and then respray everything, and then respray the back area, and then test the whole system.
Yes.
So that feels really good.
Yep.
And so I appreciate that you were not just here and gone.